This video will go through some of the details of how to change your directory in Matlab so that it lines up with where you want your directory to be in order to run the appropriate supplemental code and complete the assignment. So we mentioned before how the current folder window on the left here, or the active directory, is going to tell Matlab where to find the certain functions that you want to run, so it knows where to find them, how to run them, and to correctly execute the things you want to run. But how can you change that to put it where you want it to be? And that is mainly either through the window itself if you want to go down folders, or through the navigation tabs up here at the top if you need to move around elsewhere. So over here on the left, you have 5 different buttons. There's the back button, which will take you back to the last directory window you were in. Forward, which will undo the last change if you did it back. Up 1 level, which moves you up a level. So in here, if I clicked up 1 level, I would move from my Math 244 demos folder into my Matlab folder. And then the last one here, that's browse for folders, is going to let you actually search anywhere on your computer for the folder you want to be active directory. So most times by default, at least on a Windows machine, which is what I'm running, your default active directory is documents/Matlab. So it's in your documents folder and the Matlab subfolder of that. So that's generally where it will start when you boot up Matlab for the first time. To move it, you can either make folders that are inside that Matlab, which is what I prefer, and I would recommend that as well. If you make a Math 244 folder in that Matlab directory, which is like where I am now, I can just click on Math 244 demos, and now I'm in the right folder. If I make it a subdirectory, it's a lot easier to find. However, if you want to go elsewhere to find a directory, you can either navigate directly using these tabs here, right? So I could click on Documents. And if I click right here, that'll take me up to my Documents folder. If I click on Matlab, that takes you to the Matlab folder that I was in before. And you get the entire way up to figure out where your folder is. The other option is this last button here, which is Browse for Folder. If I click on that, it now opens the current folder that I am sitting in a Explorer window. And now I can do whatever I want and search around for the appropriate folder using this normal Windows browser interface. I can go find the directory, go select that folder, and then when I pick that folder, then I go up here and go to other folder here and select this. It has now chosen that as my directory. It's got the other folder term here. It's empty, as it should be, because there's nothing in that folder, and I can move from there. Again, I could then click up a folder to jump up to the Matlab directory, and then back into the actual appropriate folder to be able to run my scripts. That is a brief overview of how you can use the interface in Matlab to change your Active Directory, to get it set up the way you need to find and run the appropriate scripts and functions that you need to complete the Matlab assignments for this class.